Hi, good morning, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 875. I'm Kristin Omdahl. Ooh, my nose, itchy. If you're joining me live, please say hello. We are live in Southwest Florida at the beach. This is the beautiful Gulf of Mexico behind me. Hi, Naomi. Good morning. Hi, Thea. Hi, Lisa. Good morning, Grace. And Naomi, Judy, hi sweet Melissa and Joe, good morning. Welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. Hi Donna, Diamond Girl, Judy, Trisha, Suzanne, good morning. Hi Marcia, Lorraine, Lila, Judy, Lori, Jane, good morning. Hi Lily, happy Thursday everybody. Hi Lucy and Carrie, also known as Giveaway Day. Hi C. Ellingwood, good morning. Yes, we are back to the beach. The beach looks a little rough from the storm, but I know it'll be just fine. I'll point out what's weird about it in a few minutes. This is episode 875. Welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. We are live in Southwest Florida at the beach this morning. Isn't it pretty? It's so nice to finally be back to the beach. Hi Christine, good morning. Yes, the waves sound amazing. The water's a little bit rough in a good way, and there's a weird ledge down there. Well, what the heck? Let's go look at that first. Hi Steffi. We can go look at that first. Let's see, I'll turn the camera around. See how the waves, apparently the waves must have been pretty rough yesterday. And they've brought up a lot of seaweed, and there's that weird ledge, just some sort of, temporary erosion from the waves hitting the beach so hard the last couple of days. It'll be back to normal soon, but always interesting to see the differences here. So there's the beach to the north of us. In fact, it wasn't a major storm, so it's not a lot of major damage either. Quite a few people here already taking advantage of a beautiful beach day. Not gonna lie, I'm a little jealous. Not in a bad way, but just sitting here going, yeah, it would be nice to sit here and relax all day, wouldn't it? Look at all those people with their umbrellas set up. Very nice. A few fishermen over there. There's some sort of work going on over there, some sort of dredging. Those are the machines that usually dredge out the canals and we'll see. Who knows? Maybe we'll see what's going on. Maybe we won't. Got quite a few exciting things to share with you this morning, including, I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Nastasia. My friend Donna Wolf has a YouTube channel, super popular YouTube channel and website called Nastasia. And if you are a follower of Nastasia, you might have noticed yesterday that she reviewed my book, 24 Crochet Hats, yesterday. She did a video review of the entire book. She even made one of the hats. I believe she made the Beck hat. And she put her own spin on it, which I absolutely loved. Let's see, where is it? I thought it was alphabetical. Do I not know how to figure out things that are alphabetical? It's possible. So I did the Beck hat in multicolor, and Donna did the hat, or Nastasia did the hat all in one color. And I really love for all of you to be able to see the variations and how differently you can put your own spin on a pattern. The pattern comes in colors, make it in one color. The pattern comes in one color, add your stripes to it. A pattern is a jumping off point for you to put your own spin on it, whether you just change the color or you add more color. It's just, there's so many different ways that you can make something your own from a pattern. And so I was really excited to see how Donna took the Beck pattern and did it all in one color, and it was so pretty. She did it in a beautiful light blue, and she put a little crystal brooch on the side of it. It was so pretty. And she was very, very complimentary about the book. I was really appreciative of all of her kind words, and just thought I'd mention that to you. So if you wanted to hear someone else's review I can talk all day long about what I like about my stuff, but it's always so wonderful to hear what other people think. And she also noticed that that all the patterns are size inclusive, that you can make any of the hats for anybody from a baby through adult male. And it was really wonderful to hear someone else appreciate all of the details that I put into it. Like she mentioned all the charts, she mentioned the written instructions, she mentioned the video tutorials, and she mentioned the size inclusivity. So I really was very grateful for that. And if you want to watch her review, you can find it on her YouTube channel, her Facebook page, and also on her website, nastasia.com. So just wanted to mention that and say a quick shout out thank you to Donna. Thank you, Mickey. I appreciate it very much. Also, let's see. Hi, Colleen. Good morning. Hi, Anna. Hello to anybody that I missed your names. Hi, Doris. Good morning. Thank you to everybody for being here. Hi, Cherie. Thanks for taking time out of your busy day to see a few minutes with me. There was a review of Be So Easy yarn by Verity. That's wonderful. I hope that they liked Be So Easy yarn too. I know lots of people have been really happy with that yarn, but I will check that out and see if I can find that review. Thank you for sharing that with me. So I have a new pattern that I released last night, and the part 1 of some supplemental video tutorials for the pattern will live premiere right after the show today. Oh, thank you, Angela. I will check that out. So the Marengo crochet pattern is brand new in Be So Easy yarn, and it is a 2-in-1 pattern. You get 2 patterns for $1.99. The PDF download includes both patterns for a rectangular shawl and for a rectangular shawl with sleeves to make it a cardi wrap. So this is the rectangular shawl. You could wear it as a wrap, you could wear it as a shawl, you could wear it as a scarf, you could even clip it and wear it as a poncho. It is a gorgeous size. Oh, and don't forget, if you wanted to keep going with this and double the length, wouldn't this make an amazing square afghan? I think it would be absolutely stunning as a throw or an afghan if you kept going in rows. So it's worked back and forth this way, where the flower fringe goes on the end of rows. So it started down there and worked its way up. So you could keep going and make it much taller. You could make it shorter and make it a skinnier scarf as well. But this is the length for the rectangular wrap. And obviously a rectangular wrap is just amazing for throwing over your shoulders. And what you'll see in some of my photos is that you can easily belt this and make it look more like a fitted wrap as well. But you could also make a chain. This is color teal in Be So Easy yarn. I'm going to show you both the shawl and the cardi wrap, which has armhole openings, and each one of them is a 5-ball project in Be So Easy yarn. Both of them are. There's no difference in yardage between the two. One of them has armholes, one of them does not, but otherwise they're pretty much the same size. Okay, so if you wanted to use butter, I'm going to use my split ring stitch markers because they are fantastic for temporarily closing things for me to get an idea of what I want to do design-wise. But you could definitely use butterfly clips for this. You could make a long chain tie and corset tie it, or if you wanted to permanently make this a poncho and not style it in any other way, you could just sew it closed also. Yes, you could wear it as a sarong skirt if you wanted to as well, but I wanted to show you that this could also be worn as a poncho. Now if I leave this open, I clipped it here and here, I could leave my arm open or I could put my arm inside. Either way, you could wear it as a poncho also. So just even as this rectangle, and can we talk about the drape? Look at that drape, it's number 5 bulky weight yarn. It works up super quickly on an 8mm crochet hook, but you could easily wear this as a poncho, a belted wrap, a shawl, a scarf, so many different ways you could wear just the rectangle alone. But wait, there's more, because not only do you have the charts, the written instructions, and the supplemental video tutorials for the rectangular wrap, but I also share written instructions and detailed charts for adding armhole openings to this project as well, so that you can also make the cardi wrap. Put your arms in there and voila, you have this amazing layering piece. How gorgeous is this, right? Look at this. You could also belt this if you wanted to. You could also clip this or secure it if you wanted to, but it is large enough and drapey enough to sit on its own and not be touched at all. It will not go, it will not fall off. It will sit there just beautifully the way it is as well. This is color ruby red, and this is color teal. They are both Be So Easy yarn, which is my number 5 bulky weight yarn, 100% milk cotton. Each one is made with an 8mm crochet hook and whipped up super quickly. They're both super quick projects. The flower fringe edging is worked simultaneously into the end of rows as you're working back and forth in rows in this beautiful mini pineapple stitch pattern that I like to call a strawberry stitch pattern. In fact, does anybody know what the name Marengo means? I named this pattern specifically based on the stitch pattern. It's actually Brazilian, or not Brazilian, Portuguese. Marengo is Portuguese for strawberry. Isn't that fun? I have friends from Brazil, and between loving the strawberries and wanting to come up with an interesting name that meant strawberries, I looked up what strawberries meant in different languages, and when I saw Portuguese, I'm like, I have friends from Brazil. This is cool. So it's called the Marengo, and now you can find the pattern on my website. It includes both the shawl and the cardi wrap with charts and written instructions. The PDF download is $1.99. Each piece uses 5 balls of Be So Easy yarn, and don't forget there are bulk discounts for all of my yarns, including Be So Easy yarn. So if you order 5 balls, you get a discount. If you order 10 balls, you get a bigger discount. And if you order 15 balls, you get an even bigger discount. And you can mix and match colors within the bulk discounts now. They are not based on one color only. So lots of ways to take advantage and save and have lots of fun. I think you're gonna love making this pattern, whether you make the shawl, the cardi wrap, or make both. I think you're going to absolutely love making it, and you're going to marvel at how quickly it works up. It is definitely a quick pattern too. Does anybody have any questions? Sorry if I missed your names. I see a couple people have just come in, and I appreciate you joining. No coupon code, nope, no coupon code needed for bulk discounts. It's written out on each yarn page. No discount codes required. If you put 5 in your cart, you get the 5% discount. If you put 10 in your cart, you get the 10% discount. If you put 15 in your cart, you get the 15% discount. There is a table listed on every yarn page that tells you about that yarn specific bulk discounts. It's very, very easy, and it is all written out and detailed on every yarn page. And again, and if you don't understand, you're always welcome to ask me or email Judy after the show anytime. And if you don't understand something, just ask us and we will try to help you as best as we can. The price of the pattern is $1.99. Hi, Black Cat Lover. Thank you, Cherie. Hi, Sandra. Good morning. Is it a fairly easy pattern? Yes, it is a fairly easy pattern. The more complicated section would be the flower fringe on the sides, and if you thought that was too complicated, you could always skip it and just work the stitch pattern in the middle. But the flower fringe is worked at the end of rows over a couple of rows, and it's a very interesting and fun technique. But if it's something that doesn't appeal to you, you could just end at the end of the rows and do it without the flower fringe instead. But it is not difficult, no. And not only are the instructions written out in detail, there are charts for everything, and there are going to be supplemental tutorial videos for each technique used in the project. So I think between all of those things together, I don't think it would be very difficult at all to use all of those learning tools to make this pattern. Okay, any other questions? Great questions. How many aliens for the pattern? Maybe you mean how many balls? It's 5 balls each for either project. So the shawl is 5 balls. I made this one in 5 balls of Be So Easy yarn in teal, and I made this one in 5 balls of Be So Easy in color ruby red. I figured you meant something other than aliens, but it was pretty funny to laugh about it anyway. We all make typos, right? Some typos are funnier than others. Some are embarrassing even sometimes, but this one was just fun and silly. But we all do it. It's amazing how quickly you can hit send and not realize it until it's too late. That's the part that kills me. Like, you'd think it would be easy to correct things, but sometimes you don't see it till you've already hit send and you're like, yikes, how did that happen? Does anybody have any other questions? Lots of fun stuff today. And if you're, yeah, spell check's funny too. Autocorrect is horrible sometimes too, yes. Yes, that can be, especially if you're trying to type in another language. Oh my goodness, autocorrect is only good for one language. It's not good for multi-languages. It is a nightmare to try to type. If I try to type in another language, forget it. I'm glad we could all laugh about that though. We all deal with it. We've all laughed at other people, and we've all been embarrassed ourselves, and we've all laughed at ourselves too. It's funny all the way around. Yeah, it's not great in one language, Thea, and I would imagine whichever language is your main language for autocorrect, it's never great. But if you mix languages and try to speak in a second or third language, autocorrect is a nightmare. It doesn't let you type a single word. It's really bad. Where am I located? Great question, Colleen. I'm in Southwest Florida, and this is the Gulf of Mexico behind me. Isn't it beautiful? I'm in Naples, which is very far south. We're in Southwest Florida, about as far south as you can go on the west side of Florida. Be So Easy is number 5, bulky weight, 100% milk cotton yarn. That's correct, Fran. And all of the information about the yarn is listed on the yarn page. No, Doris, I did not find any damage to my home or my area, thank goodness, but the storm was not very big, thank goodness. We did not get the eye of the storm going over us. The storm was offshore, hadn't made landfall when it came through here, and it was just shy of a Category 1 hurricane. It was a strong tropical storm when it came through. We did get some gusty winds and lots of rain and thunderstorms, few tornadoes and water spouts, but it was very mild. It was very mild, thank goodness. Is milk cotton a light yarn? Yes, as you can see, look at the drape. It's a number 5 bulky weight yarn, but it has it's very soft and incredibly drapey yarn. It's really, really lovely. Yes, it is 9:20 p.m. here right now, which means in about 10 minutes we're going to start the live premiere of video part 1 for the Moringa shawl video. I'm starting with the shawl for the tutorial videos, and then I think there's going to be 2 or 3 parts to that video, and then after that we'll do some supplemental tutorial videos to help you read the charts for navigating the armhole openings. Once you finish all the videos for the shawl, you'll know all the stitches that you will also use for the cardi wrap. So there's no reason to stitch it again, What will be important to do then is navigate the chart to show you the variations between where you start and stop for the armhole openings compared to working just back and forth in rows for the shawl. So all in all, it's probably going to be a 4 or 5 part video series. Lots of great information, and I think it'll be very helpful. We also still have to do our giveaway today, so I'm going to pick a winner from last week's episode. What episode was it? 873, I believe. Yes, you can mix colors for discounts. Yes. Thank you, Jai. All right, I have got ants all over me today. Yuck. Thank goodness they're not fire ants, otherwise I'd be screaming. Okay, so I've already picked up the ants are nutsy cuckoo today. All right, so let's see, we need to set up Wi-Fi. Here we go. Join Kristin's iPhone hotspot. Yes, please. And then now we will choose a winner live. Okay. Our winner for last week's giveaway of 4 balls of Be So Airy yarn is Donna McCoy, commenter number 168. Donna McCoy is our winner. I will contact her after the show. She will need to email Judy, Judi, at kristinomdahl.com with her mailing address so I can ship her prize. And I will reply to every single person who left a comment on that video, and that's going to take a long time, to let everybody know that the winner was chosen and to let them know whether they won or not. So I know everybody appreciates and I will have a pinned comment and also update the video description so there will be hopefully no confusion that the winner was chosen. So again, thank you to everybody who played. It was really fun, and congratulations to Donna McCoy. So you may wonder what is this week's giveaway going to be? And this week's giveaway I slurred my words or combined them. I'm not sure what I did there. But anyway, this week's giveaway is going to be an autographed personalized copy of 24 Crochet Hats book, a $30 value. All you have to do is leave a comment in today's video, episode 875. You have all week to do it. I will not be choosing a winner until next week, and anybody is eligible wherever you live. It doesn't matter. You just need to leave a comment in this video when the show is no longer live so that your comment is in the recording, in the fixed comments on the recorded video. Leave a comment, any comment, 1 comment per person, and next Thursday I will randomly choose one of those comments to be the winner of your own personalized autographed copy of 24 Crochet Hats. So very exciting. I thought it was very timely with that wonderful review that just came out yesterday. I thought it was a great opportunity to do a giveaway for the book. Hopefully you agree. Does anybody have any questions about the giveaway or anything else? Thank you. Thanks, Jane. Thanks, Thea. Thanks, Suzanne. Gosh, how amazing do those waves sound today? Maybe it's because we haven't heard them in a while. I'm not sure, but it just sounds so good. Yes, she did, Val. Thank you. Any other questions? Yes, you can also, if you are not interested in a paperback version, this book is also available as an ebook on my website. And when you browse through the book, Judy's posted a link to the book. When you browse through the book, if there are only 1 or 2 patterns that you don't like all 24, that's fine too. You can purchase any of the patterns singularly for $1.99 on my website as well. And those patterns include the charts, the written instructions, and everything that you would find in the book, but they're available individually if you would prefer that. Great questions, everybody. Any more questions? Thanks, Miss Key. Yes, it is lovely here. I wish I could stay too. I have to get back to my office and work, but man, I would love to sit here and take a nap. Yes, I was wondering, what would I want to do here? Would I want to swim? Would I want to run? Would I want to play? Build a sandcastle? No, I would love to take a nap. That's pretty sad. At 9:30 in the morning, I'm already tired enough for a nap. Ah! Which is total crap. I don't nap, so I just say it, but if I did have the chance to sit here and relax, I'd probably find something to do. I'd look for seashells, or I'd go for a run, or I'd do something. I always say I'd like to nap, but I never do because I'm too busy of a person for napping. My brain's too busy for that. Although I stayed up too late last night, and that's why I think I'm a smidge tired. I stayed up too late watching a new to me show. Netflix now has a show. Yeah, the ants would be hideous for a nap down here, wouldn't they? Anyway, so a new to me show. It's not new. I think it was on NBC originally, but it's on Netflix now. It's called Manifest, and oh man, I love it. WJ, do I have any more patterns like the Sweet Clara top? Yes, I have lots of garment patterns. If you go to my website, I'm assuming you're looking for crochet patterns, since you mentioned the Sweet Clara. If you go to crochet patterns, I have a really wonderful filtering tool where you can click what kind of patterns you want to look at. So if you click the drop down plus sign next to crochet patterns, you can pick what you want to look at. Look for just tops, look for just pullover tops, and you can see all of them that I have. If you want to see cardigans, you can look by cardigans. If you want to look by vests, if you want to look by shawls, you can narrow the search down because I have tons and tons of patterns that you can choose from. But if you want to look at any subcategory individually, you can. There's a drop down where you can click whichever sub-filters you would like to search by. It's super easy to do. If you are confused, ask for help. But there's a lot. There we go. Judy's just done it for you. Crochet pullovers. You can search for all the other pullovers like the Sweet Clara top. I will say though, you might want to check out cardigans as well, because I have some really wonderful tops that don't pull over your head but that close in the front. Lots of beautiful garments though. If you like the Sweet Clara top, I have lots of other beautiful ones you might like as well. If you have any questions, please let me know. Let's look for a quote real quick before we run out of time. We've only got about 2.5 minutes before we start the live premiere. Okay, this is by Aristotle. I love this one. The greatest virtues are those which are most useful to other persons. Isn't that lovely? The best part of us is what we can do to enhance other people. I love that. Or to be useful to other people. I think that this is really lovely and really a great way to put things into perspective too. I think that, especially with social media and all the, it's a who's who and who's got what, and anytime we can really break it down and come back to the basics and remember what virtues are the most important, the ones that are useful to others, absolutely. I love this. Thank you, Aristotle. I always like those humbling quotes that remind you to take it back to the simple things. The greatest virtues are those which are most useful to other persons. Lovely. Lovely, lovely little reminder. It never hurts to get a little reminder every day. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed the beach. I hope you enjoyed my show and tell with the brand new Marengo 2-in-1 crochet pattern. I hope you enjoyed the new giveaway. Congratulations to our winner from last week. And if you have a few minutes and would like to join me for the live premiere, part 1 for the Marengo video tutorial series starts in about a minute. If you can join me, great. If you can't, it will be a fixed video here on YouTube for a very long time, and you can watch it anytime you want, as many times as you want. You can push play and pause to follow along with that and your pattern and charts when you decide to make your very own Marengo crochet pattern. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. I'll see you in a minute for the live premiere, and then I will see you tomorrow for the next episode of Create, Share, Inspire podcast. Bye-bye.